Hello friends, welcome to your own channel Crazy Resource, where today we are going to embark on a journey that will take us to the world of the most powerful and revered gods of different countries. We will know why these gods remain a symbol of faith for millions of people. What are their powers? How are they worshipped? And why do people worship them as God even in today's time? So without wasting time, let's start from the first country, India. India's greatest gods and goddesses. Number 1. Shiva, destroyer and lord of spirituality. Shiva, who is called Mahadev, is considered to be the oldest and most prominent god of Indian culture. He is a destroyer, but at the same time he also sows the seeds of new life. His third eye, trident, Ganga flowing over his head, and the immense power hidden behind his innocence make him special. Shiva is mainly worshipped on Mondays. Milk, water, belpatra, and dhatura are offered on Shivling. On the day of Mahashivratri, lakhs of devotees observe fast and do night vigil. Shiv Tandava is not just a dance, but a symbol of the reconstruction of the universe. Shiva is still considered the most ideal god in yoga, meditation, and sadhana. Now let's talk about the next major deity of India. Number 2. Vishnu, the protector of the universe. Vishnu is considered to be the protector of the world. He is such a god who comes to earth through his incarnations in every era and destroys evil. His 10 major incarnations are Matsya, Kurma, Varaha, Narasimha, Vaman, Parashurama, Rama, Krishna, Buddha, and Kalki. He is worshipped differently in every region. Special worship is done in the form of Rama on Ramnavami, in the form of Krishna on Janmashtami, and in the form of Vishnu in the month of Vaishak. Shankha, Chakra, Gada, and Padma are his 4 main symbols. Now, let us know about another goddess, Shakti of India. Number 3. Durga, Lakshmi, and Saraswati. Trigun of Shakti. In India, the goddess is considered to be the form of mother power. Ma Durga destroys demons. Ma Lakshmi is the goddess of wealth and prosperity. And Ma Saraswati is the source of knowledge and wisdom. Ma Durga is worshipped with great enthusiasm throughout India during Navratri. Lakshmi Puja is performed on the day of Diwali. Saraswati Puja is especially performed by students in schools and colleges. These 3 goddesses are the symbol of women power and are worshipped for the development of soul, wealth, and understanding. Now let us talk about another great deity of India, Lord Rama. Number 4. Ram, symbol of dharma and dignity. Ram is called Maryada Purushottam. His life is an example of truth, duty, and sacrifice. His story is known in every household of India through Ramayana. His wife Sita, brother Lakshman, devotee Hanuman, and war with Ravana. Every stage is a lesson of dharma path. On Ramnavami, special prayers are offered to celebrate his birth anniversary. Dussehra and Diwali are celebrated to commemorate the important events of his life. Now let us talk about the 5th major deity of India, Lord Krishna. Number 5. Krishna, god of love, wisdom, and mischief. Krishna is considered to be the most colorful and multifaceted deity. On one hand, he loves Radha, and on the other, he preaches the Gita on the battlefield of Mahabharata. His childhood, stealing butter, Ras Leela, is still loved by children and the elderly. His birthday is celebrated on Janmashtami. Special bhajans, kirtans, and tableaus are decorated in Krishna temples. Whatever happened is good, whatever is happening is good. This is the essence of his philosophy of life. Now we move on to the gods and goddesses of our next country, the land of Greece. Gods of Greece. Number 1. Zeus, king of the gods. Zeus is considered the king of the gods. His power is associated with lightning, clouds, and justice. He defeated his father Kronos and ruled Mount Olympus. He was worshipped on a large scale in Olympia. The Olympic Games were also started in his honor. Now let's know about Hera, a major goddess of Greece. Number 2. Hera, goddess of marriage and family. Hera was the wife of Zeus and is considered the goddess of marriage, femininity, and loyalty. In ancient Greece, it was necessary to worship Hera before every marriage. The importance of women's power, rights, and family is reflected in her stories. Now let's talk about Poseidon, the god of the sea in Greece. Number 3. Poseidon, lord of the sea, storm, and earthquake. Poseidon's trident could shake the depths of the sea. He was considered the god of sea voyages, sailors, and storms. In Greece, when a ship went to sea, Poseidon was the first to be prayed to. Even when an earthquake occurred, people considered him responsible. Now let us know about another major god of Greece, Apollo. Number 4. Apollo, god of music, sun, and prophecy. Apollo is considered the god of art, sun, wealth, and prophecy in Greece. His most famous temple was located in Delphi, where the priestess who told the future used to sit. Apollo was worshipped as the worship of the sun, and many music competitions were also organized in his name. Now we move on to the gods and goddesses of our next country, on the land of Rome. Major god of Rome. Number 1. Jupiter, king of gods. Jupiter was considered the king of gods in Roman religion. He was the god of lightning, sky, and justice. Like the Greek god Zeus, Jupiter also had authority over the sky. He was worshipped mainly on the Capitoline Hill in Rome. His symbol was the thunderbolt, and his statue was called the Thunderbolt. Mars was depicted as a king sitting on a throne. Now let us know about the next major god of Rome, Mars. Number 2. Mars, god of war and power. Mars was the god of war and the biggest source of inspiration for the Roman army. He was not only a symbol of destruction, but also of discipline and bravery. It is believed that the founders of Rome, Romulus and Remus, were the sons of Mars. Every March, soldiers used to take out a procession in the name of Mars, where weapons were blessed. The month of March was also named after him. Now let us talk about the main goddess of Rome, Venus. Number 3. Venus, goddess of love and beauty. Venus is the Roman form of the Greek goddess Aphrodite. She was the goddess of love, attraction, beauty, and fertility. She was worshipped mainly by women who prayed for marital good fortune, beauty, and success in love life. The image of Venus is that of a beautiful and charming woman who was born from the foam of the sea. Even today, the word Venus remains a symbol of love and attraction. Now let's talk about the next Roman god, Neptune. Number 4. Neptune, god of the sea. Neptune was the god of the sea and water. His trident and chariot, which was pulled by seahorses, were very famous. He was worshipped by sailors and fishermen, especially to avoid sea storms. Even today, the name of Neptune is taken in marine missions, ships, and science institutions. Now, let's know about the last major god of Rome, Minerva. Number 5. Minerva, goddess of wisdom, art, and strategy. Minerva is considered the goddess of wisdom, art, and strategy in Roman culture. She was similar to the Greek goddess Athena. She was worshipped by teachers, artisans, and warriors. Her symbol was the owl, which is considered a symbol of wisdom. Now we move towards the next great country, the mysterious land of Egypt. Major gods of Egypt. Number 1. Ra, sun god Ra, was the most prominent god of Egypt, who is considered the god of the sun. He was a symbol of the beginning of the day, light and life. The ancient Egyptians believed that every day Ra travels across the sky in his sunboat. There were special prayers before sunrise in his worship. Kings were considered the sons of Ra. Now let's talk about Osiris, the god of death and rebirth of Egypt. Number 2. Osiris, god of death and rebirth. Osiris is related to death, soul, and rebirth. The story is that his brother Set killed him by deceit, but his wife Isis brought him back to life. Osiris was worshipped for the peace of dead souls. His idols were often in the form of mummies. Now let's know about the famous Egyptian goddess, Isis. Number 3. Isis, goddess of love, medicine, and magic. Isis was one of the most popular goddesses of Egypt. She was considered an ideal wife, mother, and protector. Isis was especially worshipped by women for child happiness, protection, and healing. Her power was believed in magical spells and medicines. Now, let's talk about the mysterious god of Egypt, Anubis. Number 4. Anubis, god of death and mummification. Anubis had a jackal-like head, and his job was to guide the soul of the dead in his journey to the afterlife. He was considered the guardian of the process of mummification. He was worshipped for the peace of the soul after death. Now we move towards the cold valleys of the north, towards the gods of Scandinavia and Nordic countries. Nordic gods. Number 1. Odin, god of wisdom, war, and death. Odin is the most prominent of the Nordic gods. He is a one-eyed god who sacrificed one of his eyes to gain knowledge. He is considered the god of war, poetry, and magic. He gives place to brave warriors after death in the heaven named Valhalla. Now let's talk about his son Thor. Number 2. Thor, god of lightning, storm, and defense. Thor's hammer Mjolnir was very powerful. He was a symbol of lightning, storm, and protective power. Thor was considered the most beloved god by the common people because he protected both farmers and warriors. In today's time, many films and comics based on Thor have been made. Now, let's know about the Nordic goddess Freya. Number 3. Freya, goddess of love, war, and beauty. Freya was a goddess who was the presiding deity of both love and war. She was also associated with magic and prophecy. She was worshipped especially by women and warriors. Now we move on to the deities of our next country, the land of China. Major gods of China. Number 1. Yu Di, Jade Emperor. Emperor of heaven, the Jade Emperor called Yu Di is considered the ruler of heaven, earth and hell in the Taoism of China. He is considered the greatest ruler of the universe. Every year on the Lunar New Year, people burn incense and offer food to him so that he remains happy in the coming year. It is believed that he keeps accounts of every creature. Now let's talk about the next major Chinese god, Guan Yu. Number 2. Guan Yu, god of war and loyalty. Guan Yu is considered a symbol of courage, bravery, and loyalty. No, he was actually a historical warrior who later came to be worshipped as a deity. His statues are kept in police stations and business establishments in China to maintain honesty and security. His face is red in color and he holds a long spear in his hand. Now let us know about another divine goddess, Guan Yin. Number 3. Guan Yin, goddess of compassion and mercy. Guan Yin is considered the goddess of compassion and mercy in both Buddhism and Taoism. She is considered like the Chinese Mother Teresa. People pray with folded hands in front of her statues for children, peace, and liberation. She's always shown in white clothes and has a lotus flower in her hand. Now let us move towards the next country, the land of gods of Japan. Shinto and mythological gods of Japan. Number 1. Amaterasu. Goddess of the sun, Amaterasu is considered the goddess of the sun and life in Japanese Shinto religion. She is considered the ancestor of the emperors. Her most sacred temple, Ise Shrine, is present in Japan, where common people visit once a year. It is believed that when Amaterasu hid in a cave, the whole earth was immersed in darkness. Then all the gods together took her out and the light returned. Now, let us know about Susano'o, the god of storm and sea of Japan. Number 2. Susano'o, god of storm and war. Susano'o is the brother of Amaterasu and is considered the god of storm, war, and sea. His stories are often full of fierce temper and courageous exploits. He killed many demons of Japan and defeated sea monsters. His name is taken before the war, so that courage remains. Now, let us know about the Japanese goddess, Inari. Number 3. Inari, goddess of agriculture, prosperity, and rice. Inari is the goddess of paddy, trade, and prosperity in Japanese culture. In her temples, the red fox is considered her messenger. Merchants and farmers worship Inari so that business flourishes. Her most famous temple is Fushimi Inari, which has thousands of red torii gates built on the entire hill. Now let us know about a mysterious ancient civilization, Mesoamerica, i.e. Maya, and Aztec gods. Major gods of Mesoamerica, Maya, and Aztec. Number 1. Quetzalcoatl, god of knowledge, wind, and life. Quetzalcoatl, which means feathered snake, was considered the god of knowledge, sky, and creation in the Maya and Aztec civilization. It is believed that he taught humanity food, law, and art. White and green feathers were used in his worship. Even today, he is considered a symbol of wisdom and balance. Now let's talk about the Aztec sun god, Huitzilopochtli. Number 2. Huitzilopochtli, god of sun and war. Huitzilopochtli was considered the god of sun and war in the Aztec civilization. Human sacrifices were made in his honor, so that the sun would rise every day. His main temple was in Templo Mayor. His influence was so deep that the whole society would fight wars and sacrifice in his name. Now let's know about another mysterious goddess, Coyolxauhqui. Number 3. Coyolxauhqui, goddess of the moon. Coyolxauhqui was considered the goddess of the moon, but her life was a tragedy. She was killed in battle by her brother Huitzilopochtli. Her statues are often seen in fragmented form, which symbolizes death and the power of the night. Now let's move towards the most powerful Inca civilization of South America. Major gods of Inca civilization. Number 1. Inti. Sun god Inti was considered the god of the sun in the Inca culture. The king was called Son of Inti. Every day started with his name. Their biggest festival, Inti Raimi, is still celebrated with great devotion in Peru. Now, let's know about the Inca god, Viracocha. Number 2. Viracocha, creator of the universe. Viracocha is considered the creator of the universe and the most ancient god in the Inca civilization. He brought the world out of darkness and gave knowledge to humans. He was often worshipped near hills and lakes. Now let's know about another major goddess, Pachamama. Number 3. Pachamama, Mother Earth. Pachamama is considered Mother Earth, the giver of life, the giver of food. Farmers worship him before plowing their fields. Even today, people in Peru and Bolivia greet him daily. Now we move on to the gods and goddesses of our next country, on the land of Africa. Major gods of Africa. The continent of Africa is full of diversity and depth. The culture, language, and beliefs here change from line to line. But one thing is clear: the profound influence of the gods. Number 1. Olodumare, the supreme god of Yoruba religion. Olodumare is considered by the Yoruba people as the creator and almighty. He is the creator of the universe, above all other gods. In Yoruba mythology, he resides in the sky and sometimes comes to earth. He is worshipped less directly, but his glory is manifested through the Orisha gods. Now let's talk about one of the Orisha gods, Shango. Number 2. Shango, god of lightning, fire, and justice. Shango is the most popular god of Yoruba mythology. He is the god of lightning and fire, as well as a symbol of justice and power. He has 2 lightning arrows in his hand, and drumming and dancing are prominent in his worship. Shango is still worshipped with great fervor in Nigeria, Benin, and Trinidad. Now let's talk about the next about Orisha, Ogun. Number 3. Ogun, god of iron, war, and artisans. Ogun is the god of iron, weapons, and artisans. He is also the patron of hunters and warriors. Iron tools, swords, and hammers are offered in the worship of Ogun. They are also important because they are associated with technological development and power. Now let's move on to the gods of the next continent. Major gods of Korea. Korean mythology is related to nature, spirit, and ancestors. Their religious traditions include cults like Shindo and Shingyeon, where gods get special respect. Number 1. Hanung, founding god of Korean culture. Hanung is considered the father of human culture in Korean mythology. The land was established by him and the rules of civilization were made. Many festivals and celebrations are celebrated in his name. Now let's talk about the next important god, Dangun. Number 2. Dangun, founder of the Korean nation. Dangun is considered the first ruler and god of Korea. The story is that he was the son of the god of the sky and founded Korea. Dangun is worshipped by Koreans to protect the nation and culture. Every year, Dangun Day is celebrated, which is a symbol of Korean unity. Now let us know about the god of nature and mountains, Sunsin. Number 3. Sunsin, god of mountains and natural forces. Sunsin is a snake god who is considered the protector of mountains. His temples are usually built on the top of mountains or among the forest. Sunsin is worshipped for health, longevity, and protection. Folk deities of the Philippines. The islands of the Philippines are inhabited by diverse tribes who have their own beliefs about gods and goddesses. Number 1. Mayon, goddess of fire and volcano. Mayon is the goddess of fire, after whom the famous volcano of the Philippines, Mayon Mountain, is named. She is worshipped for protection from volcanic eruptions. Now let's talk about the next goddess, Bangin. Number 2. Bangin, goddess of the sea. Bangin is the goddess of the sea who is worshipped by fishermen. Her blessings are considered important for safe fishing and sea travel. Number 3. Lamonga, goddess of death. Lamonga is considered the goddess of death who takes dead souls to the next world. She is respected in folklore and mourning ceremonies. Now we move on to the next great country, the mysterious land of Mesopotamia. Major gods of ancient Mesopotamia. Mesopotamia is called the mother of civilization. The influence of the gods here is seen in myths around the world. Number 1. Anu, god of the sky. Anu was the chief god of the Mesopotamian pantheon. He was the king of the sky and the gods. His decision determined the rules of the universe. Now let's talk about the next god, Enlil. Number 2. Enlil, god of wind and storm. Enlil was the god of wind, storm, and power. It is believed that he maintained a balance between the earth and the sky. Number 3, Inanna, goddess of love, war, and justice. Inanna was considered the goddess of love and war. She was a symbol of justice and power. Women were especially involved in her worship. So friends, today we learned the deep and detailed stories of the major gods from India to Mesopotamia. Every god has his own story, his own importance and method of worship. Which god's story did you find the most interesting? Tell us in the comment box below, and we will tell it in more detail in the next video. If you liked the video, please like, share, and don't forget to subscribe to Crazy Resource. In the next part, we will bring you more interesting mythological gods. Thanks, and stay connected with us. Crazy Resource.